Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are starting a new bullet journal for the second half of 2023 today, and I would just like to thank everyone for their patience and support while it's taken me a little while to get this video out just because I was in for a minor surgery, but I am okay. I am healing well, still have some exhaustion, but all is well. So we're starting off with our, not quite a cover page, but you know, this journal belongs to me and the month I'm starting, and then I'll put in the month I am ending. So for this yearly setup, I'm using a technique that you might have seen me use in January's bullet journal video. So I am using I think it's a nail art like silicone sponge tool. You can get different like replacement heads for it and things to sort of blot some black ink, and then this somewhat frustrating gold. It does look really nice, but unfortunately because it was a cheap ink pad, it was already fairly dry. So we are kind of doing a black and gold theme for this yearly setup, and as always everything will be linked down below. If I've forgotten anything, feel free to ask in the comments and I will happily link it for you. And again, full transparency, any Amazon links are affiliate links. They are marked in the description that they are affiliate links if they are so. I thought I would try something a little different for this one, and I'm creating a small pouch pocket in the front of this one because this page is always so irritating. It's basically attached to that first page. It's not very usable, but unfortunately, as you can probably see by the black marks, a pen had leaked in my pen pot and had gotten on the scissors, which is somewhat irritating, but it is what it is. I hadn't realised, unfortunately. Here I'm going in with my usual gold Posca paint pen. I also use a Sakura Jelly Roll gold as well in this. Also, the setup video for July will be coming as soon as it can. I do have it mostly planned out. I just need to record it. But as many of you know, due to chronic pain and things, it's not as easy for me to just sit down and record, especially after the minor surgery. We're now on to the yearly log page, future log page. I know most people, when they use 2 bullet journals in a year, will only do the second half in their journal. But I've decided to do all 12 months again, just so that when I make the switch to next year, everything's in one journal for me to, important dates and things for me to copy down, so I don't forget anything. Here I decided that the paint pen I'd used wasn't quite standing out enough, so I went back in over the top with the Sakura Jelly Roll pen. Just doing a simple gold border around each box. Here we're on to my lunar calendar for the year, and instead of hand drawing a lot of things this time, I did choose to use some stamps. So the calendar stamps from the last spread are from Amazon, and I will be using some moon phase stamps that are from Archer and Olive. I will try to remember to link those down below as well. And I do make a small mistake, but it is rectified. That's the stamp set. I definitely recommend investing in these silicone stamps, and the little acrylic blocks, are from Amazon as well. I go through so many of these sort of metallic gold and silver Posca pens. And then the trusty black Tombow dual tip marker to colour everything in. And then just copying the dates that I'd put in our first bullet journal for the year. And the SM stands for Supermoon. So ignore how red my fingers get. One of the joys of hypermobility is I tend to grip my pens a bit too tight, and my fingers get slightly hyperextended and a little bit sore. So here is where I realised my mistake. So those last 4 didn't need to be there, but we cover it up with a scrap piece of paper from the last bullet journal. There was a little bit too much empty space on this side, so we're just going back in to add some more of the black ink blotting. I don't know what to call this technique. If you know, then do tell me. If you ever want to see a video in more detail on how I do things, or videos more on stamp sets I have and things like that, just let me know and I'll happily do that for you. Now on to my 2023 goals page. And I think the nice thing about moving into a bullet journal for the second half of the year, you get to look at and revisit some of the goals you set, leave some off if you've already done them, add new ones. I still can't believe we're halfway through the year already. Not really sure where the time goes. Definitely finding time disappearing rather quickly this year. But as always, time is a weird soup. And then this time I have combined my year in pixels and my period tracker on the same page. And this one's a little bit sort of trickier, whether you want to move it or potentially just have a separate bullet journal for all of the yearly setups and then have one journal for all of the monthly setups. But this gave me the chance to kind of change the color palette I was using, because after a little while some of the colors were a little bit too similar. Some other pens got in the mix and it got a little bit messy, so I've simplified it this time, and I will go back in when I fill in all the dates and stuff to colour in all of the little pixels again and make it look pretty. Here I'm just having a look through the months to see which ones have got 30 or 31 days in them so that I can black them out. Here I was just trying to work out how to slightly more generalize and consolidate the amount of things I was tracking for my year in pixels. Here we are onto the new color palette for my year in pixels. Again, it's a bit more of a rainbowy vibe. And here we are on to the flip through. So I really hope you've enjoyed this new setup. Thank you for being patient with me, and again, sorry that it's a little bit late, but I haven't actually been able to sit at my computer for very long. But the July setup is coming, I promise. It should be hopefully within the next week if my back allows, but I hope you are having an awesome day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Don't forget to leave any questions, suggestions, and spread ideas that you might have, or anything you want to leave down there. Any engagement I really appreciate, and I appreciate all of you. So thank you again for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.